you'll see egrets everywhere here today. And if you look closely, you might notice that they come in slightly different sizes. There's actually 4 different types of egrets out here. This one here is the biggest egret, and it's called a great. There's also a small heron to the right of that ibis. That's our pied heron. It's a little bit far away there to see too much detail on the bird. We might see the crabs, snails, all of which are edible. Even a snake in the water they hunt. And you've got all the ducks and geese as well on the edges of the water. So it's a great big supermarket out here. And the crocodiles, of course, yep. The Aboriginal people did hunt and eat crocodiles. But likewise, big crocodiles did hunt and eat Aboriginal people. They weren't immune to crocodiles, these whistling ducks. You'll probably get a more open look a bit further up. There you go, the saltwater crocodile, the world's largest. Another ibis to the left of the geese there, the black one. That's our glossy ibis. During the breeding season, their feathers get a really beautiful iridescent shine to them. Now when the water level rises out here, the lilies don't come up like the grass does. They go under most of them. And for that reason, the crocodiles are very, very accustomed to the tour boats because they don't associate us with food or danger. Anyway, very, very good swimmers. Very streamlined. They'll tuck their legs into the side of their body, and all their power comes from their tail.
Ready now? Good girl. Thank you. Sorry.
I don't know the name of that one, sorry, that's that brown weed in the water.
Terrace, just opposite where their store was. Turn down the creek, turn down to where the jetty was, tie up, unload their shell onto carts, push those carts onto Dampier Terrace, where they're starting to build.
Now, at the moment the tide's going out, but when it comes in, especially on the spring tide, it comes in with such a huge rate of knots, and it brings ocean runners with it. Then it dumps it, then when the tide goes out, it takes it with it. So basically it's recycling. That's fine for keshies, not good enough for cultured pearls, since they're out of the ocean. And we all like to make some rather unique. That's why they're so special. So whatever speed the tide is doing that day, and I'm talking way out in the ocean, the divers are walking along picking up their shell. The air is still pumped directly. Earlier on, this is where the luggers would come in at a high tide and just settle in here quite loosely. Pretty low in the water. To such an extent that he had got home and sold everything off. I'm told he would have made enough.